Okay, hello everyone. Claude Diamond here. Little beer with Claude. I had a really good day today. Good business day. And I'm not in North Carolina. I am in Winter Park, Colorado. Here, let me show you a little mountains here. Still a little bit of hard to see the mountains right now because we got a forest fire nearby. But this is my home up here at 10,000 feet, Winter Park, Colorado. Uh, Great place. Uh, Wonderful place. Good real estate area to invest in. Just a really nice area. Ski bus stops right outside my home here. And it's just fun. Today I didn't, well, how much running? I run every day. And today, did we get in our 10 miles today? Just barely. Just barely swam. There we go. Yay. Actually, got in closer to 11. Mixed it up between early this morning. I got up so bloody early this morning, around 4:30, because I'm still getting used to the 2 hour time difference from North Carolina and the altitude. Going from sea level to 10,000 feet, you get dizzy picking up your toothbrush too fast. We have stairs in this house, and we've only been back since Wednesday. And oh my gosh, but you didn't come here to hear my life story. We're going to do, since we're in Colorado, we're going to do the Coors challenge here. I don't know if anyone can you really tell the difference between a regular Coors and a Coors Light? Well, I just I when I go to the store, it's really amazing. This is what I see people buy. This is what I usually enjoy. And I love this bottle, by the way. I love this. Hey, Scotty. Hey, how you doing? Been a while. Yes, I'm in a good mood, and I ran a lot today in this high altitude. You know, when you exercise in high altitude, you you get a double bang for the buck, man. I'll tell you, I am beat. I think I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock tonight. I am so beat. I got up so early this morning and ran and swam and sauna and everything, and I loved it up here. I was at the ski area today and everything. Jason, the man, Cleveland, hello. Coors is hard to beat on a hot summer day. You're right. So I threw these. Look what they Coors. I don't know if you can tell. I think you can. This really cute. The can turns blue when you get it cold enough. And so I put these both in the freezer for about 15 minutes. So I hope they're good. Do you think you can tell the difference between the two? I got two little cups here. I marked them on our system, honestly. And I'm gonna kind of stealing this from our friend Ron from Louisiana Beer Review and pour in that little. I love this twist off cap. Sometimes, you don't want to finish a whole beer or you want it to stay fresh. I love these bottles, these little bottle cans, I think they call them. Brewed with 100% Rocky Mountain water. Can't go wrong on it. Got my favorite, I don't know what you call these things, these great little pretzels, these overpriced pretzels. You get a bag of these pretzels and they're like $8, $9, and it's half the bag is filled. The rest is air. It's amazing, but they're so darn good. Look at that puppy. Oh, really good. And here's the Coors Light. And I'm curious. I probably, well, here we go. I don't know if this test will not work, guys. And I'll tell you, I'll be honesty policy. Well, it's pretty close. Can you see the difference? They're pretty close. I thought it'd be a different color. I thought this is the regular Coors. This is the Coors Light. So let's mix them up. Let's see if there's really you can really taste the difference taste on this. Let's mix them up a little here. And to your healthier, delicious. It's still a great beer. It's a refreshing beer. Um, you can't beat the price for the quality. I mean, it's clean tasting, icy cold. Up here, when you're this high altitude, you're by a lot of bike riders, trail mountain bikers, a lot of e-bikes out here, those little motorized bikes, a lot of hikers you see out here, joggers, bikers, hikers, everything out here. And when you exercise this high up, and in my town, you can go up to 12,000 feet. In fact, I was at the ski area today, Winter Park ski area, beautiful ski area. I did a little work for the ski. They needed a little help at the ski area, and I was glad to help. And the ski area goes up to has a bowl area. It goes up to 12,060 feet. And I'll tell you what, you get dehydrated here. You want to lose weight fast? Come up to the mountains for a week or two, exercise up here. Oh my gosh. So here's the other beer. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna bet this is the light. I did shuffle them around. I don't know if you saw that. They're darn close. Maybe you guys are better than me. What part of Colorado are you in? I am in Winter Park, Colorado. Coors Light is excellent. I'll tell you what, the difference between and let's see. Yep, this was the light, and this was the other one. The difference is so little. It really is. And if you're watching your calories or you just don't want that heavy feeling, you can have the light beer. You really won't notice the difference that much. Slight, a little bit more fuller taste on the regular Coors, but this is excellent. I'll tell you what, the difference is minuscule on these things. Colorado Kool-Aid, you're right. Thank you, Jason. I just tell it like it is. I am not a beer specialist like a lot of the guys out there. I just tell you, I know what I like. Okay, I can't tell you the history of how beer was made and how the Vikings brought it to England and all. Ron does such a great those beer reviews. Those two guys do are so fantastic, and he does research and everything. I just like to drink it. Okay, and when I on a hot day, I just in North Carolina. Oh my God, I went to they had a local brewery there, Pinehurst Brewery, and they make the best darn beer. And when it's 98 degrees every day and 98% humidity, nothing, nothing cures that thirst. You know, that dry, parched throat. Nothing is better than a good cold beer. So anyway, here's our Coors Light. It's excellent. Mm. With pizza, with dinner, or just enjoying it. It's almost 6 o'clock here in Winter Park. I love living here. I've been gone for a long time, but this is really my home. This is where I pay my taxes and everything else like that. It's just we have if you're a skier or snowboarder, Winter Park, Colorado, you got to come here. This is the most beautiful place. I like the summers actually better here. We have trails that go hundreds of miles. You can go out in these trails. You can see moose. Out there. I think I told you guys that I was attacked by a moose last year. I was lucky I had my bear spray with me because this moose charged me twice, and both times I had to ditch behind trees. You know, when an 800-pound animal comes charging at you, she was with a calf, but and I was very far away, but she was so overprotected, she was charging me. And when an 800-pound animal comes at you, and their heads are huge. They have these giant heads, big nostrils, and they really want to kill you. They jump up on two legs and they use their hooves to try. And if they hit you in the head or the face or something, you're dead. You're dead. So the only thing you can do is hide behind a tree, and that seems to stop them. The second time I sprayed him in the nostrils with some bear spray, and she stopped right away and went away after that. She did not like bear spray. If you're ever hiking in the woods, bear spray is about the best thing you can carry. For dogs, for moose, or mountain lions are out here too, and they've just reintroduced the wolves too on there. There's a bar and grill called Lordsburg in the city of Laverne, California, in the San Gabriel Valley that serves cool Coors Original on time. I love tap beer. I got to tell you something. Uh, a good old, you give me a good old Coors on tap, and it's not expensive. Um, I love going to breweries. I love mom and pop breweries, these little mom and pop breweries, but they're getting that a lot of them are going out of business. You guys have been reading articles and stuff on Ron's beer page. There's an article. A lot of them are going out of business. You know, you go in there and you get yourself a nice 12 to 16 ounce glass, and it's $8. And then you always have a second, right? Who doesn't have a second beer at a brewery? Okay, maybe even a third. Two and I'm out usually, and or a lot of times I'll try a flight. I love the flight. Do you guys like the flights? Flight is basically where you get ready to travel, baby, because you get a sample, a little 4 ounce sample of each beer that they've made, and it's a great way to learn to try the beers and see what you like, what you don't like. Did you ever order a beer in a brewery and you didn't like it? I mean, when you're paying $6, $7, $8 for a glass of beer, you want to enjoy it, right? So get a flight first before you order something new. And when you go today, you go in a brewery, you drop a 20 bucks without even thinking, you get two beers, 16 bucks. You got to tip the girl or who's ever serving you, and then if they have some munchies behind the bar, some nachos. I love those. I love food trucks. Do you guys like food trucks? I am noticing that all the breweries now have food trucks. Have you noticed that? And the food, oh God, there's one. I saw it today at the ski area. I've seen this guy before. He has meat pies. He does these, I think it's a British or Australian thing. They call them meat pies, and they're just like a portable pot pie. They have beef or lamb or chicken in them, and you bite into them. Oh God, are they good? I think I'm hungry. I'm talking about food. Whenever I talk, oh man, it was a long. I didn't get to eat. Did you ever have a day you didn't eat? Today was I was so busy today. I got up at 4:30 in the morning. I had some work to do. I had some client meetings. Had one client paid off a note. Really good, happy day in my household. I paid off a note, a five-figure note, so it was a really good day. I love good notes. I create a lot of notes in my business through real estate and information side of my business. And uh, if they're a low quality note, or I'm worried about the credit score of the person I gave the note to, I'll discount it and sell it. But this was a first class note, really strong credit and everything. And the guy's been paying me for years, and he called me up and said, "Hey, I'd like to pay off the note." And he did. It was great. Beer and draft is hard to beat. Miller High Life, PBR on draft, really good stuff. Did you guys watch the video Ron did on PBR? He had two separate cans from both PBR, but two different breweries, and it was kind of like a day and night thing for him. Really good. I'll tell you what. Um, I would drink this any day of the week. This is fine. I usually get a 12 pack of these puppies. I just like them. Slightly fuller flavor, a little more round mouth feel to it. Very clean tasting. This is just a great American beer. Absolutely. I think it's much better than Budweiser. Um, if I had, I love Miller High Life. I love PBR. I almost got a Rolling Rock the other day, but it was out of code. Check your codes when you buy a beer. Look on the bottom. Sometimes it's hard because it fades out and stuff. Sometimes beer gets shuffled on the counter, and get the freshest. You work hard for your money, right? Get the freshest beer you can possibly want. Absolutely. Food trucks are great. They are. I totally agree with you, Scotty. Um, LA, they have one guy in Los Angeles. I live in San Diego part of the year. And he actually built a brick oven on the back of his pickup truck, a real brick oven for pizza. And it's the best. I'm a New Yorker, so I'm a pizza snob. Okay. New Yorker and New Jersey people, we're pizza snobs. Okay. You tell us, we're going to order a pizza from Domino's or Pizza Hut or Little Caesars. We're just going to we're gonna laugh at you. That's not pizza. That's just, I'd rather have the sauce on the box with a little Parmesan sprinkled. It's that bad. But I love, when I was a kid growing up, getting a slice. Remember the opener on Saturday Night Fever? John Travolta gets two, it's a famous pizzeria in Brooklyn, and he gets two slices and he just gobbles them right down while he's doing that little walk to the Bee Gees and everything. I mean, that to me is everything about pizza. It's a meal. It's delicious, and it's great with beer. And this pizza truck in LA, God, what great pizza! People wait in line for this guy. They check their iPhone application. Where's he going to show up next? Because he sells out every night. Yeah, every night, and it's great pizza. You love those little finds, don't you? Taco trucks, California taco trucks are everywhere. Fish tacos. You guys ever have a fish taco? Oh man, fish taco. Oh, that's a San Diego delicacy. It's got to be Blue Water Seafood Market and Grill in Little Italy in San Diego. You got to go there. It's a little shack. It's a little house. A little. It looks like you're entering into someone's house. I swear. And it's the only thing they do is serve fresh fish. You can get it on a sandwich or in a taco, burrito style, or whatever, um, or or you can get it on a plate. And the line goes down the street for this little place. In fact, Guy Fieri, Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, did a review on this place called Blue Water Seafood Market and Grill. Google it and watch it. It'll make you so damn hungry. Do you ever have a good fish taco? Usually fresh caught fish. They grill it. It's got a little cabbage and lettuce and on there and sometimes they melt some butter on it or something like that. And you get a lime, just like a Corona beer, and you squeeze it on and you bite into that and you put a little hot sauce on it. It's the best thing you've ever tasted. It's that good, really. Fish tacos. They haven't made it to the East Coast yet, I don't believe. There's a food truck here in Squamish, Washington, that does amazing grilled cheese sandwiches with pulled pork. Hey, Washington, have you ever had, what is it? I'm pulling out a brain cell here. Jason, have you ever had a gooey duck? Okay, a gooey duck is how do we say this? It's a giant clam and it has a long tail or leg there. And a gooey duck proves one thing in food, that anything anything you bread and deep fry and put some butter on it, you're going to eat. Okay. I mean, I'm in Colorado here. Do you guys know what mountain oysters are? You know what mountain oysters are. Okay. The reproductive organs of a bull. Okay. The little round thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. I got to tell you something. I had them. I had them at this one little, dive in Colorado here, Walden, Colorado. I had them. They were delicious. I mean, they were good, man. Just don't think about what you're eating. Sometimes you can't. Yeah, you're laughing. I know. It was, yeah. Hey, it's better than getting a shot of something, testosterone or something. But food is good, If I'll try anything once. I'll experiment to a certain extent. Rolling Rock is very good. I grew up on those little nip bottles, Rolling Rock. Remember those little ones? They're green bottles. Every now and then, in the old days, you'd get that skunky stuff in Rolling Rock. But do you remember how cheap Rolling Rock was? Oh my gosh. It was really, it was very inexpensive. I think I got this 12 pack of these can bottles. What I get 8 cans for, I think I paid 13 bucks, believe it or not. Yeah, these little mom and pop stores get a little pricey out here, but it's good beer. It's delicious. And listen, my feeling is if I'm going to go into a brewery and pay $8 for one glass of beer, I can might as well get 8 to 12 beers is something I like. I like when Miller High Life goes on sale for 8.99. I usually grab that. Just a good deal. Oh, those big clams. Yeah, they're the gooey ducks. I don't know I don't even know how to spell it, but that is a Washington D.C. That is a Washington, Seattle, Washington. I love where you live, by the way. I love the state of Washington. Politics aside, Washington is a beautiful state, and the food is great there. I've had a lot of speaking engagements there, and I like the people. And it doesn't, every time I've gone there, I've got none of the monsoon rains. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. I think you just want to keep the tourists away or something like that. I could live in Washington very easily. I love it. Especially this time of year. It's beautiful up there and it's a little bit cooler. That's why I love Colorado in the summer. I'll get up tomorrow morning. I am not kidding you. It will be possibly 45 to 50 degrees around 5:36 in the morning. It'll warm up to 70, 75, occasionally, rarely 80 degrees. And as the sun comes down, sun comes down early here, um, uh, the um, the temperature drops. Yeah, it's killer for mosquitoes and stuff like that. Listen, I got dinner cooking on there, and thanks for joining me. You know, I can't decide. They're both good. They're both good. I could slightly detect the Coors, the difference. It's so slight though, it's hardly worth arguing about or mentioning. A little less in calories on this one. But this is very popular. Everybody likes it. I'll take my time. Oh, we got more time here. All right.
Another 10 minutes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, super.
Sorry.
That's okay, sweetie.
Need more?
No, I'm doing a two-can challenge with the guys today. Live. My friends, J, yeah, a two-can. There you go. I'm I'm sharing my can with the boys there, Scotty and Jason. Um, what other good beers? What are the good American lagers out there? What's going on with Budweiser? Tell me if I'm wrong. I can take it. Budweiser. Oh, have a good one, you too, Jason. I agree. The politics here aren't to my taste, but it's my home and the weather's great and the people are great. And you know what? You know what? I live part of the year you're going to love in the Soviet socialist state of Southern California. I have neighbors I've known for 25 years. And we go out to dinner, we socialize and everything. You just don't cross the line. You don't talk politics. You just don't. Because people get so emotional on it. They get so triggered. But yeah, and so you just avoid it. You just avoid it and you get along with everybody, right? In business, I cannot believe when people in business take a political stand. Okay, this might sound a little shallow, but I'm a pragmatic businessman, okay? I don't want to split my prospects in half. Why do I want to work with just people on the left or up or down or whatever, right or left or whatever? I want to do business with everyone. So I keep my politics frankly, I just talk politics once in a while with my wife or kids or something like that. You guys, if you know anything about me, I'm a pretty conservative guy, financially, business wise, and political. I'm an independent. There's some things I have a liberal ideology on, and there's some things I'm a pretty conservative when it comes to other things about business and things like that. I'm pretty conservative as far as that goes. I'm very conservative on the immigration issue right now. Uh-oh, I'm talking politics. See? Two sips of beer and what happens? Yeah, absolutely. Chris Lopez. How about Miller High? How you doing, Chris? Miller High Life. Love Miller High Life. You'll never have a bad but Miller High Life tastes different than Coors. Okay? Miller has that it's almost Miller almost reminds me a little bit of Corona. It has that corny, sweet kind of flavor to it. I'll get a 12 pack of the bottles, the champagne of bottled beer, right? I'll get a 12 pack when it goes on sale for 8.99. I mean, you can't beat that 8.99 for 12 American beers. And then, and I don't just drink American lagers. I like a good IPA once in a while. I had on Ron's show on Wednesday, I had a Dale's Pale Ale. You guys want a great Colorado beer? Dale's Pale Ale. It's one of the best beers in a can. If you like a beer with a bite, I think I gave it a 96. It's one of the greatest, it's one of the 10 best beers you'll ever drink. If you like that hoppy, bitter kind of, kick-ass kind of flavor in a beer, try a Dale's Pale Ale. Very good. Sierra is very good. Oh God, was it Firestone? That's a California beer. I've always liked beers like this. I did not like Bud Ice. I had that 2 weeks ago on Louisiana Beer Review. Did not like it. And I don't think I'm a picky beer drinker. You ever take a sip of something? To me, the first sip is the test. Okay. Unless you've been gargling with anchovies all day long. The first, that's a bad picture. Uh, but the thing is, It it's good beer, but I didn't like that Bud Ice at all. I used to always love Budweiser. I don't know what, every time I drink a Bud, it tastes different to me. I don't know what they're doing with the formulation or whatever, but um, Bud, I always liked Bud. I always did. Absolutely. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. It was a long day. Did a lot of work. Had someone cash in a note, which was pay up a note. Did my running, swimming, and I'm 10,000 feet up drinking beer with you good people. Thanks for joining me. The conclusion is they're both good. They're both winners. The difference is I think the difference is a very minor. There's a little bit more color to the Coors Banquet than the Coors Light, but you can tell they're the same beer. If you took this beer and poured it over ice, I think it'd be the same as this one. They're both good. I wouldn't turn either one down at a party. To me, light beer, there's some light beers out there, frankly. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're just watery. They're just that, nothing's coming through. No malt, no hops, no flavor, nothing. So to me, I'm usually a guy who gets the regular beer, not the light beer. But you know, if this was on sale and it was cheaper, I'd grab it. I have no problem with it. You guys are great. Nobody deserves good beer. They're more than you people. Be safe, stay cool out there, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Take care.